Hello, hello, it's your girl Silas. Last time we left off, I defeated the Nether Brain in Baldur's Gate 3. This is my very first playthrough of the game as a non-D&D player. I don't plan on getting into D&D, but I do like high fantasy and things like that, so this game has been right up my alley, and it was a lot of fun for the most part, if not a little bit frustrating at certain points, but I think that was part of the I don't know, appeal of the game. You know, when it's too easy, you get bored. When it's too hard, you're just like, freak this, and you give up. So I think that this game offered a nice little balance between either end of the spectrum. I heard Gale talking. So when I left off last time, he left me, and apparently I hadn't seen him in 6 months, but he did descend from the sky as a god. So there's that. At least he didn't blow up. I'm still in my armor. I think that's my armor. No, it's not. Yeehaw. Okay, well, let's talk to everybody. How are you, Shadowheart?
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Not number 4. Wild.
Honestly, so have I.
Oh, she's pleasant now. I can appreciate this.
Come here, will you? It's been forever.
I don't do hugs. Ew. Ew. Never mind. Oh, she is tiny compared to my character. Oh my god. I never realized quite how much of a giant I was. I knew I was kind of taller than Gale and Astarion, but still, oh my god, she is tiny. I'm a whole head and a half taller than her.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
Oh, absolutely. I gave that up. The first moment I could, I took me and all my gold and I went and lived life.
I suppose I do, don't I?
No, I lied.
I'm glad you see. Truly.
I'm nosy. What if
Wondering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. We can finally see the world beyond the cloister. Peace and quiet will still be there waiting once I've lived a little. Don't get me wrong. I've got a little cottage with a garden and animals in mind already.
Ah! We could be friends. We could be friends.
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence.
Everybody's been to Waterdeep but me.
It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents and where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose.
Oh yeah, that's right. Her name is Jennifer.
Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long. I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new.
Sounds fun to me.
I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to it.
Sounds a little vengeful. A little vindictive there, sweetheart.
But enough about me. What have you been up to?
I don't know. Being alone, sitting on my couch, eating vanilla bean ice cream. Thinking about the romance I never had.
Do you ever rest? Think of all those poor, budding adventurers looking to make a name for themselves. Take some time off and give them a chance, why don't you?
No, forget them. I have to keep my mind off of Gale. Because now that he left and never came back.
Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves. I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable.
We are, but we're all recluses,
After
okay?
all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars.
True.
Don't be a stranger.
I will, don't worry. Is she gonna leave? Oh, he's talking about himself. Of course he's talking about himself. What did I expect? It's a story.
The gang really is all here.
Hello, you silly goose.
Well, look who it is.
Don't talk to me that way.
My first and oldest friend. The last 6 months have been kind to you.
Could you be kind to me, though? Could you be kind? He would approve of this statement.
Gods, really? Well, if that's what tickles you, I suppose.
Bro, I've been alone. Clearly.
But I am glad to see you're living life to the fullest. We deserve nothing less, you and I.
You know what I deserve?
Cazador's mansion has become my palace and played host to every kind of banquet and soiree and masquerade imaginable. And of course, has seen its fair share of hedonism, clandestine deals, and the occasional disappearance. Whatever it takes to build up my influence over those who matter.
Of course.
I'm spinning my web. Power grows slowly, but I have nothing but time now. I'd say ruler. Any old fool can sit on the throne. I would be more of a puppet master.
Mm-hmm.
For all my freedom to walk in the sun, it's still much more fun to pull the strings of power from the shadows.
Okay, he's not as unbearable as I thought he would be. This is good.
But the important thing is I am doing wonderfully. Finally having a life that's worth living.
I'm happy for you.
And who knows what's next? There's an entire world out there, ready for the taking.
He's still my boy. Ascended and all.
Perhaps the next time we meet, we'll have grander conquests to toast.
Perhaps. I don't know. Depends.
I did miss you, you know. There is a sense of loneliness that comes with power. We did share a wonderful adventure, you and I. And pity to see it end in some ways.
You know, if you'd been nicer to me, we could have romanced our way to the end.
But we have great new lives stretching out before us. And great new adventures to go on. I will never forget the time we spent together, though. And I know you'll never forget me.
Cocky. But I don't think I'd love you otherwise.
Until next time, darling. But the forest is rather good for a get-together.
I'm not dealing with
There's
you.
been bloody murder out here, and no one would ever know.
Oh my god! Astorian! How about we not do all that? No. I need to go speak with Mr. Decarios, wherever he might be. Where is Gale? I don't care about Millie. That's Shadowheart. That's Astarion. Where's Gale? Who is Millie anyway? I don't remember. Chest of grateful words. I don't need your grateful words. Oh yeah, I don't know who that is. Is that you? No. One of these days I'll learn how to follow this map. Where's the Tressum? Who is that? Okay, that's Gale. Where's Tara? I know she's by one of these tents. I feel like. There she is. I'm upset with him, so I'm going to talk to his pet first.
Well, there
So stupid.
he is. Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy.
I don't know, I haven't seen that man in 6 months. Who is Gale? What is Gale?
The god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous?
No, Tara, I can't say that I have.
Ambition, aspiration, greed and hubris is all I hear.
Got him somewhere.
The Gale I knew wasn't like this. He recognized his mistakes. He was contrite. All he wanted to do was live.
Well, he's living now, isn't he?
Unfortunately, he fell into company that turned his gaze toward foolishness. Yes, I mean you.
Ma'am. Rude. I simply indulged what he wanted to do. Excuse me if I didn't realize I was supposed to turn him away from that.
False. He was mine. Though now he belongs only to his own pride.
He always belonged to his pride, though. That's who he was.
There's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests?
Exactly. So chill.
Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gail's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was.
Dorky and unfortunate.
Jolly good. I'll tell Mrs. Decarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Things just haven't been the same without himself cluttering up the place.
I'm sure.
Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
Yeah, I bet you have forgotten what it's like.
Ah, there you are, my... I hoped I'd see you here.
Mortal friend. Excuse you? No, I'm a little
I
mad.
imagine this must be quite a shock. Whatever you're feeling, do not be afraid. Still me, just an improved version.
I want to push you off of the cliff. I hope you know that.
Forget you? Never.
I don't know about that.
I'm afraid time works quite differently than it did. I didn't realize how long I'd been gone until I received Wither's summons.
So you did forget about me.
I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, but I can provide a rudimentary sense of things. First, retrieved the crown of Carsus, reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex netherese incantations.
Uh-huh.
Then, I used it.
Uh-huh.
As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite remover. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction.
Uh-huh.
I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mistra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the move, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
Not number 2.
I offered them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves.
Okay.
Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to me. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed don't merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that precede them. I'm nothing. Drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their proof.
Do you want me to be impressed?
Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
This sounds like the graduation speech from Twilight. Wait, not number 6. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna be mean.
Leo would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected ascension before considering my right to grant my followers so now. I'm sure it'll come around in a millennia or so. And by then, my creed will be something to reckon with.
Uh-huh. I see purple is still your color.
There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm.
Interesting.
This is only the beginning.
Yeah, why not?
I see you won't be claiming the domain of patience in the heavens.
No! I think I've been patient enough. 6 months? 6 months.
All in good time, my love. For now, mortality has one more night of enjoyment in store.
Really? I would like to push him off of the bridge, though. A clothing chest?
Something here.
Whoa. I feel like this all came from what's in my inventory. Oh, they robbed your girl of all of her money. I guess I don't need it anymore, but dang. That's wild. Alright then. A star eaten. Okay, I guess this is the end. This is everything. Um, Thanks again for watching this entire clown show of a first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I was so excited to get this game and, really to honestly romance the starting. But all's well that ends well. I'm glad to have gotten it and been able to beat it in such quick timing, more or less. So like I said, I don't know what order, well, I don't know how long it's going to take to get all of these episodes posted out there, but today is January the 6th of 2024, and I have officially beat Baldur's Gate 3. I got it on the 22nd of December, and basically steamrolled this game. So, I don't know, someday in the future I will be doing another playthrough. It's hard to say if I will be doing the same party makeup. For a lot of reasons, I enjoyed the way my party was made up, and then for other reasons, I wish I would have had a little better advantage in some fights. But I think a lot of my misadventure could have been chalked up to just me steamrolling through Acts 1 and 2, and not truly appreciating the maps for all their XP and different scenes and whatnot. So we'll see what's to come in future episodes. I want to thank you again for watching, and until next time, y'all, have a good one, and thanks for joining me. Bye.